5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. It is Gravy Talk. Holy crap, it's a long time coming. Last video posted was 2 years ago. It was 2020, actually.
No, it was 21. It was 21.
Oh, 2021.
Yeah, but it was June
That is
21.
It's
still-
2023
comeback
now.
of the century.
It really.
Of the
Whole year.
decade, I guess.
It's comeback season.
I'm very happy to be back. I gotta say, and let me turn myself up so Nikki can be heard a little easier. And we got some familiar faces, and we got a new face, and it's never been. This is the craziest it's been in a while, and I'm happy. And look, we got a dual monitor setting going here, so I don't have to like keep switching because we don't have people to help on stuff. So yeah, we got this. So let's go around. I mean, me and Luke, your co-host.
What's going on? You know it.
Johnny could. Come on. Johnny couldn't make it today, but that's okay because Luke makes up for it with his 3 colognes that he's wearing.
You hear me?
Give him the rundown. Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, so I'm wearing 15 sprays of Deadpool because the action ones, like the superhero ones, they wear off very fast. So now it's actually very faint right now, probably. So because they use, depending on which one. So if I use the Justice League one, that one smells like I'm putting rubbing alcohol on.
I was gonna
It's,
say
like,
all those
weird.
branded ones just literally smell like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Justice League one is not.
Rubbing alcohol does smell
But
right.
like
I got Deadpool. I got Transformers.
Oh, that's a good
Oh
one.
my
that
God.
that one is actually terrific. John brought that one to college, and then I think I got regular Avengers on.
No, he threw on like Transformers, Deadpool, and then Mont Blanc.
I didn't put on the Mont Blanc.
Oh, you
I just
didn't? I
smelled
thought you
that
did.
one. Yeah, I didn't throw that one on.
Where are these from? Like, are they like?
I think they're like Kohl's or something.
I am not telling you where I get my special Spider-Man.
Oh.
and
Target.
all that
It's
cologne.
Target.
I'm
It is
sorry,
not
okay.
Target. It's actually.
I
I don't
promise
believe
I
it's a
won't steal
chain.
them.
It's actually a little spot that I know.
Oh yeah, it's really underground.
It's local.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, anyways,
A local CVS.
I
down
just
the
call.
street.
I call up my guy, and then we meet up in like a parking lot,
Ooh.
and then we exchange. I drop him a silver briefcase, and then he gives me like a Deadpool cologne.
we're gonna go around the table. You know me, you know Luke.
It's a great cold open.
And then while we're just on this camera, we have Miss Nikki once again. Nikki, how many episodes have you been on?
2.
You think 2?
Not 100% sure.
It might have been 1 because I think you should have remembered to talk into the mic.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Nikki's back. No, I think no.
I just
no.
looked.
You were
I
on the
just looked.
Homecoming. You were on Homecoming, and then you were on the
With
one
me?
with you and Nikki.
Was I?
Yes, you. I think. I
Her
think
and
you were just like made an appearance.
Oh.
Anyways, let's move on to camera number 2.
Wait, I have shout outs.
Oh, sorry.
I would like to shout out Leah. She's watching from home right now.
Why are you whispering?
And Kate.
She's talking so quietly in the microphone.
She's whispering.
Me.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, patrons, Leah and Kate. All right, camera 2. Sammy is a familiar face as well.
That's
Been
me.
seen
3.
on
Probably
episode.
3 times. Yeah, I would say 3 times.
yeah.
Oh, I
Three.
just mean 3 times.
There's Sammy and Lee.
It's the Sammy and
this,
Lise, the
then
Sammy
this.
and Nikki, and now this.
There might have been one where I was like,
She does pop in on the
I
one.
do
Remember the
pop
guy
in.
from Alvin
Oh.
and the Chipmunks? We did that one.
Okay.
I remember that. That was
Well-
a couple years ago.
Regardless, welcome back, Sammy,
happy to be back.
and good to see you.
Thank you.
We should do this more often.
Yeah.
And now we have a new face to the market. I'm not really good at this camera switching.
He is
thing.
one handsome
That's
devil.
literally my major is to switch cameras. So
Maybe you should be over here. So we got a new face here. This is Mr. Moss. And known through Sammy's boyfriend from Ithaca and the face of Ithacapella, I guess if you could say that.
Yeah.
Wait.
I agree.
Maybe
about
I'd be
that.
stepping on some toes, but
And he has his own podcast.
yeah. Oh,
Do
yes,
my own
please.
podcast.
Shout out what you want.
yes. Oh yeah, that's me
Nikki.
at the front.
There-
of the- okay. Yeah. Hi, I'm Mikey. First of all, it's an honor to be on. It's an honor to be here
Yes.
with all of you on this illustrious show.
Thank you.
Yeah, I run a podcast. I'm part of a YouTube channel called SI Not Found. I do a podcast with some of my friends called Perhaps We Chat. We talk about a bunch of random bullshit, and it's a very fun time. But I appreciate you having me on as a special guest here today. It's an
Of
honor.
course.
Now he's talking gravy.
Wow, that was actually such a sweet little thank you. we never really get that from anyone. It's
Yeah.
kind of like thanking other people for coming on and giving
I
us
can
a
put
shot.
this on a resume. You know, like, this is an important
I
opportunity.
You can put this on a resume.
Speaking of resume for career class, we had to put jobs on the resume, so I did whatever.
Yeah, we have a career
And
class.
for resume, I put Gravy Talk co-host / producer.
Oh,
that's actually
I
great.
put the link.
That's
in
Yeah,
my
you could
Facebook
put that.
so
You could
click on
genuinely,
it.
well, maybe not under jobs,
Like
but
a
under
talent resume.
or like if you put it under experience, like you have experience being like some sort of talk show podcast host, like
Yeah.
depending on what you're
Special
applying
skills
for, people would
talk
like that.
Show.
Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, and I also
Special skill, shooting shit.
well,
Perfect.
Luke has a special skill of always changing the subject when we're in deep conversation.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I'll
But
do it again throughout the night. Just fucking
Perfect.
dare me. Just fucking dare me.
But Johnny will be missed. But you know, we got. This is. I said this before, not in that way. But I said this before we started recording. This is the crazy, or maybe what we were recording. But this is the craziest Gravy has been in a long time. I think we never had this many guests since we had that episode with the boys.
That clock is like working.
Yeah, it's been working.
Yeah, it always works.
I got that for like
before.
I got that like last Christmas.
maybe you should
It's
start
not. It's
paying
not on the
attention.
camera, but. And I forgot to mention we also have Miss Daisy of here, of
Never
course,
forget
as
Daisy.
always, our lucky.
Knock the fuck out
lucky
right now.
Our mascot.
Slumped right now.
Yeah, it's our lucky charm. So I mean, like, I didn't have anything planned on what we were going to talk about, as we normally do. You know, Gravy protocol is you go and you speak, and
Well, we could ask Mas a couple questions. That's how
Oh,
we always introduce
bet.
the guest.
yeah, we always do a little rundown. But
You want me to start?
yeah, Luke, you can do
All right,
that.
I'll just start off simple.
Okay.
What is your favorite movie?
Wally. Disney
Oh.
Pixar's Wally.
He loves Wally.
Wow,
I do.
Luke doesn't know
Yeah.
how to respond.
I never saw
Yeah.
Wally.
Really?
Haven't?
I've never seen Wally.
Wow.
I just started experimenting with like movies other than like raunchy comedies. So I saw Shutter Island today. Holy
This is
shit!
very different than a
I never-
raunchy
I never
comedy. I'm
seen
talking about a
that.
kids movie.
Shutter Island, fucking crazy. dude.
I've
heard good
never
things, but I
seen
never
I
that.
seen
saw
it.
Primal Fear last week. Fucking
I've never
crazy,
heard.
I've
dude.
never
Shutter
seen
Island's
that.
the one with Leo, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
He is
Yeah.
handsome. He's a handsome guy.
I suppose
He
so.
dates all those 19-year-olds.
We saw Ant-Man today.
We did see
Oh,
Ant-Man today.
how was that?
It was pretty good. We had a long discussion about it. in
I
the
put it on my letterbox if you want to take a look. 3.5
check it out.
stars.
Should we
I
go
Three and a
put.
half,
Letterboxd
okay.
camera?
I don't get all the hate it's getting. I think it's fine.
It is getting a lot of hate.
It's
for
fun.
some
It's like
reason.
it's enjoyable. It's whatever, you know.
It was kind of like absurd, but like in like a superhero movie way. Like there was a lot of moments where I was like, "This is so dramatic and crazy," but like it was fun. So I liked it.
The last 30 minutes are pretty fun. So
Yeah. I feel like the story didn't get started for a long time though. Like I feel like we were waiting for everything to get started. And I was kind of like, okay, what's happening? But it was but
Your favorite.
What's
phrase.
happening?
I know.
It was like filler.
but then like it was so short. Like you said that you felt like it was a little bit
I
rushed.
feel like they needed like another 20 minutes and like they could have fleshed out a couple more things. But it's a
Yeah.
Marvel movie. I don't really go in expecting Schindler's List. It's,
No, yeah. You can't expect that
It's,
much from
I
it's
it.
a
liked
good
it.
time.
I don't really like I didn't like the other two Ant-Mans that much.
I think
So-
the first one's okay.
The
but
first
Yeah.
one's good.
I think the second one's like
The second
it's my
one's
least,
bad.
well,
Yeah.
probably one of my least favorites.
And like
And the
for
Wasp.
compared to
Ant-Man
those
and the
ones,
Wasp,
I
that's
felt
really
like I
bad.
liked it a lot better. But also, it didn't really feel like I don't think they wanted it to be like an Ant-Man movie. Like I think it was meant to be bigger than that, but it didn't really feel like an Ant-Man movie.
oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. It's like the first time they were like making like a big transition to Ant-Man or like a big plot point.
Yeah.
I guess so. I'm glad you had at least a decent outing.
It was pretty decent.
You
It was
know?
pretty good.
And I think Luke, how's your week been?
I've had a good week, you know, but I've had some crazy shit go on for the past 3 months during my winter
He said
sport.
week, and we're going 3 months.
I got some stories I have to tell specifically.
Yeah,
I
go.
told this one to Mikey
Go
over
right
a game
ahead.
of Battlefield 1.
It was very brief, so he didn't want to give me the full scope.
It's quick, but
Okay.
first wrestling tournament of the season, wrestling varsity. I'm myself. Literally, it was weigh-ins, and I told the coach, I gotta go. He's like, you gotta hold it in. So I'm like, all right. I weigh in. We go to our spot where we are wrestling the first team. I forgot who it was. It was upstate though. And I remember like, all right, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I said, Coach, I'll be back. I'll go to the bathroom because it's fine. We're not wrestling for another hour. So I go, and there's a stall. I go in the stall, blowing it up. Some kid comes in. I'm nervous, right? He's waiting for the stall. I hear him go on his phone. I let loose, bro. And all I remember was the kid standing for another 10 seconds, and he's like, I can't fucking do this. I have to get out. And he gets out.
You're lying.
I swear
That's
to God.
so funny.
He's like, it smells like here. I have to get out.
Oh my god.
That's
so
actually so.
Wait,
That's,
I have a question. What is there only one stall?
Yeah.
Oh,
In this
where
school,
was
there was
this?
That
one.
sucks.
So this is upstate. This is around Goshen. This is Goshen. So
Oh.
this is like
I've never heard of Goshen.
Hour
before. I don't know why you looked
I
at me like,
I
oh,
pass it all the time on the way up to school.
Goshen.
oh,
Usually it's
upstate.
like-
Monsters from upstate.
Well, I'm from like I'm central New York, I guess.
But oh my god, bro! I just remember, and then I found out there was a private bathroom. If you,
Oh.
The gender
of course.
neutral
A gender
bathrooms?
neutral.
no, it was just like a one that locks. They
Oh.
have their own
Oh.
where like you could just go in and lock it.
Oh, you didn't use that one
I didn't
for
know
your
it.
privacy.
I didn't know it existed.
Luke.
Also,
Sometimes
Rookie
privacy,
mistake.
Sammy, it was
privacy
about
not
to
matter
turn-
sometimes.
Rookie mistake.
no pun was about to turn code brown. No pun.
I have to say, whenever I go to like a public restroom and like if someone's in the stall, I like make it my mission to like take as like be as quick as I can like in and out because
Yeah.
like if I was in the stall, I wouldn't want people to like linger around.
I will
First of
Yeah.
all, because I would give them props enough to take the risk
Yeah.
to go in a public restroom.
You know what?
which
If there's
is
anything
a
college,
skill.
if there's anything college taught me, it's to be able to go to the bathroom anywhere, and I just can't be bothered anymore because sometimes you just gotta go. It's
don't work
it's
like
my
that.
goal to in every bathroom on campus. Is my goal.
Jesus, this is so
That's
a
like,
very
whoa.
public statement.
Yeah, that's
that
a-
you're making.
You don't even go into
That's
half
insane.
those buildings.
You know what?
I've hit the business building. I've hit the library and
Every bathroom in the business school.
No, I just
Oh my
went
God,
once.
That's impressive. This year I haven't even raised my hand to go to the bathroom and take a piss. I haven't even been to the bathroom all year.
Well, because you need
Oh,
like
In the high school, I'm gonna be so real. I don't even know where half the bathrooms are fucking at.
Luke,
I only know the one on the second floor, and then the one on the main floor near the cafeteria, and then the map point. Other than that, I don't know. I didn't even know there was one at Locks.
Luke, how do you not know this?
Because I don't use the bathroom in school.
Why, do you
John
not
has
have
told
to
a story.
go within your 9 hours you're at school? You don't
You
have
want to
to
know
go
why?
once?
I talked about this. I twice in the morning within an hour span. So I don't.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
And then I
That's-
come home.
That's a little
and I should've-
alarming, rather impressive.
That's a routine, though. You know.
It's like
You're-
a
I-
low thing.
Well, it's because he drinks like a gallon of black coffee every
Yeah,
day.
that'll do it.
Well, I don't drink the black coffee till after my 2.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're trying for a third?
No, I only drink coffee for the taste. I don't get a buzz out of it.
A buzz.
A
You know, I
buzz?
guess
A
that's
buzz.
like the proper way, a little kick.
Oh, I when I like drink caffeine, I never like feel like awake or anything.
You know what,
It
though?
doesn't really affect me.
Do
I
you
guess.
put milk in your coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
But if you were, do any of you put milk?
I put creamer in
No.
it.
Technically, we're being
Technically.
real here. You put any milk or cream or anything in your coffee, it takes the caffeine out.
That's
why.
such a lie.
That's why people put sugar in
What?
their coffee.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
No.
Yeah, search it
Luke,
up right
that's
now.
not true.
Right
you
now.
cannot.
You
putting
can't create and
dairy-
destroy matter,
Yeah,
Luke.
putting
Miss-
dairy in your coffee
Mr.
is not
Moss,
going to get
please search
rid
this
of
up
the
for me.
chemical of the drug of caffeine that is in your coffee.
I'm telling you, it
We have our
weakens the
Raven
effect.
Cup.
According to aboveaveragecoffee.com, adding milk to your coffee does not reduce caffeine. It will
Oh,
dilute.
Luke,
It will
So I started
dilute.
drinking
Spreading
black coffee for
misinformation.
no
So
reason.
it dilutes the coffee, which means per ounce
Fake
you have
news.
less caffeine per ounce, but it's still the same amount
Yeah.
of
So
caffeine.
I'm still having a cup of coffee. If I like.
How big is
So your
cup of
argument
coffee?
just got invalidated
big.
by facts and logic.
Sure.
Is the thing.
How much coffee do you drink a day?
Too much.
Too much. I probably have 2 cups in the morning, and then I might have a third throughout the day, or 3
Ooh.
or 4.
I go for 4
It's
too.
bad. It's
I
bad.
go 2 decaf at night when we play video.
It depends.
games,
If
and
I'm
then
like
I do
on,
2
yeah.
depending. This is a regular day. I'm talking no school, nothing. I'll do 2. I love my hazelnut. I am a hazelnut guy. I'm telling you, hazelnut coffee. Oh my god.
Luke will make like a coffee dessert. Like he'll like make like coffee and then like put whipped cream and chocolate syrup.
I don't do that no more. I don't
and
do that.
all this
Why
stuff.
not?
I just
Coffee Supreme, he calls
I
it.
don't. It takes away from the taste of the coffee. I like that bitterness.
Yeah, it depends if I'm on campus, I'm drinking more coffee because there's like coffee shops all over campus,
that
and
is
if I
one
see it,
valid.
I'm gonna buy it, and it's bad.
Valid.
That is
Don't make fun of me.
Oh no, yeah.
That
so
is
valid.
very
You're-
valid.
You know
So
what I
rude.
love? I love a nice cup of hot black espresso. Oh
I
my,
f- that.
Yeah.
that is
Being over in Italy, that's all you can drink. So
that is oh my god, that is amazing. I have a cup for it too.
I feel like
I
you're
got
lying.
cinnamon
Like
stick.
I feel like you're just.
Luke is
saying
such a
this-
bull.
Like,
But he doesn't
all
bull food. He doesn't bull
when you say, when you say whole cup of espresso, do you mean like a mug, like coffee cup, or
Oh,
like
no, you'll have a heart attack.
like a little espresso?
I'm talking like
Okay,
this
okay,
much.
okay. I was
he
about
was
to
worried
say,
for your health.
That's like
Nah, dude, because then I would be
That's
like,
crazy.
Let's go, let's get it going. And I'm like, I'll like Leo and Shutter Island. I'll just start shaking like this, like, yo, what are we
I've
doing,
never
guys?
seen Shutter
No,
Island,
yeah,
so-
we don't know what you're referencing. So
You've never seen
I bet you Zach Gibbs is watching. Zach Gibbs, if you're watching, I bet you watch that movie because Zach Gibbs
it? It is
watches
a
every
terrific movie. I'll tell you what, you gotta watch it with someone who already watched it, because you won't pick up everything.
I've
Well,
never
isn't that the
watched it.
point of watching a movie?
Yeah, and then
You
you'd
don't
have to
pick-
go
then you
back and watch it
rewatch
a second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like sometimes I'm not into
Yeah,
watching
well,
a second time. I'm a
Uh-huh.
busy guy.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
gotta drink
that.
all your coffee.
I do.
Yeah, you got a lot of coffee to drink.
Coffee time is very scarce. It's one of my favorite things to do is to go to a diner and have coffee and chat. Mom, I know we do that all the time.
Dude, I feel like Luke is gonna live it up in college. I feel like he's just bred for like the dining hall
Yeah.
like, way of life.
I feel like
Just
Luke
like the
remi-
food, but always coffee
Yeah.
available.
Yeah. Well, no, he's gonna dig the food anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
But,
Luke,
um,
you give
I am
me
a
like
unit, bro.
Luke,
you give me like such old man vibes. Like I feel like I can see you as an old man, like sipping your coffee at the diner or like bar, and you
Like
like know the
chugging your coffee
waitresses
at
by
the diner.
name, and like
That's
you're
by
old, like
name.
you're like always there. You're one of the regulars.
I do know the waitress's name at my regular spot.
Yeah.
what's her name?
I'm not gonna put her on.
Oh
blast,
yeah, I'm sorry.
But I do know her name.
Get docs for like that.
Lovely lady too. She knows everything. She knows her customers. I'll give her that. She'll come and be like, "Yo, what's going on? How's the baby doing?" You know, like
Uh-huh.
I like that. I like
That makes you happy.
I saw it the
Yeah.
other day when we went there for my
It's
birthday.
nice and warm and fuzzy.
She's like,
inside.
"How's the kid doing?" You know, was it 1 year and 6 months or whatever? I'm like, "Holy shit!" Dude, like,
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, like the diner's a people business.
the
Yeah.
diner is I feel like if you're running a diner, you gotta love running the diner. You gotta love the people.
Oh yeah.
I feel like the state diner, they just don't like you, and they just want you in and out.
Yeah, that's facts. I feel like that's most diners though. They kind of want you in and out.
Yeah.
Depends on the hours though. Like if
Yeah.
it's peak breakfast time, they want just as many people as they
Anytime
can get.
I walk into the state diner, I immediately feel like the waitresses hate me for walking in. Like I feel like I'm inconveniencing them. Like,
Well,
but like
you are.
it's my favorite diner.
Well, yeah, I mean technically you,
You
are.
are.
They could just stay
'Cause
around
now
and
they're
do
like,
nothing. Now they gotta.
I feel bad
Bring you
walking
this
in.
much
I'm like, I'm so
milkshake.
sorry. I want to eat.
Well, I mean, like it's just so because like restaurants, like, I mean, waiters and waitresses obviously they're just doing it because like they need a job.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
the most part.
No
But, like,
disrespect to food workers.
No, no.
Oh, no, of course
But like, oh yes, Nikki.
Miss Nick.
I don't know if I can speak on this because
But like,
I'm
if
still
you
employed.
own a restaurant, like you have to like people. Like the same with like being a teacher. Like you have to
Yeah.
like people.
I mean, I don't know. Like I like people, but like there's people that will come into my job and I'm like
yeah, and there's
and like I'll
peop-
see them and
yeah.
I'll be like, ugh, like you know, we all know who I'm talking about here.
Yeah, we all
like
know.
the like the stickler stereotypes and stuff like that, where like
But then again, like I also work at like a bar restaurant, so it's like you get the people like the regulars
Yeah,
that are like skeevy.
yeah, that's different when it's like a regular when you get more of a regulars crowd instead of like I don't know.
I would like a regulars crowd. You know, I'm just
Uh-huh.
seeing the same people every day.
Yeah.
What?
Luca, are we doing any spring sports?
We are doing spring sports.
What's spring
I'm
sports?
a tri-sport athlete. Apparently, in health class, we took our blood pressure, our beats per minute.
Ooh.
I found out average is 60. I had 48. I started myself because I'm like, holy dude, am I dying? And then I found out she
concerning.
said it's because of low blood pressure, which obviously I don't have, dude. Look at me. All right. And then the other one was underlying condition, which is possible. And the third one is that I'm a professional athlete and I have the type of heart of a professional athlete, which I want to say I do. So that's what we're going with. So my heart doesn't need to pump as much to get blood to the rest of my body, which I was surprised about. I was very ecstatic too, because look at me, dude. I wrestled 285, dude.
Did.
But I'm also light 285. I'm like
You wrestle
240.
well, might I add.
Thank you.
So what's your spring sport?
My spring sport is lacrosse. I've been playing lacrosse for 8 years now.
Are you playing
I did
on
not know
varsity?
that. What's your fall sport?
Football.
Period.
Oh, I forgot about that. Must played football.
Did you?
I played football for 4 years. Yeah, I was a kicker and a punter
Oh, that's
because I
fun.
played soccer for like 10 years, and then
Oh.
that's about it. I didn't see. I saw the field as playing corner for a couple snaps.
You play corner?
Yeah, a little bit when we
Wow.
were. It was in the playoffs actually. It was garbage time. We were down by 30, I think, and they were just sending us out there. It was our last game of the season. So.
You gotta be fast as f- for corner,
Well, I was
bro.
tiny. I mean, I wasn't. I was the same size I am now, except I was like $165 rather than like $199. So it was a bit easier to be a bit more nimble back in those days. But
Well, I'm QB where I'm at. They call me the hefty lefty. No, I'm kidding.
I hate that.
that's such a tragic story.
I play. I'm a lineman. I played tackle last year. Now I'm a guard.
I know what all those words mean.
You hit me.
You know
as
the
a-
guy who snaps the ball?
Nope.
I'm the guy.
You hit me as
Snaps?
a D line though.
Yeah. So you know how I am on the D line.
Okay, that makes sense. to
I'm a
me.
two-way starter.
Ah,
Whoa.
But it's also we have a small school and it's on JV.
yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking throw
Oh,
anyone
not on
here.
varsity yet.
No, I've been on varsity, but it's like I just sat on the sideline, so
Fair.
I'm not gonna count it. But if I'm talking to anyone new,
No,
maybe
on
yourself.
varsity.
Oh, maybe yourself. I was on varsity.
I got pulled up to varsity my sophomore year, but that's because they didn't have anyone to kick the ball. So
That's fire.
yeah, it still counts. Started on varsity
It
for 2.5
counts.
years.
Listen, I was a JVJ, so
Oh,
Sammy.
What sport did you do?
I did tennis. And I did
Fire.
track until
Tennis.
I didn't. I
Track.
stopped junior year. I didn't do tennis.
Yeah,
I
Sammy
mean,
did
track.
the hurdles.
I did.
You did the
You-
hurdle?
you-
I
tore
did.
your meniscus.
I tore my meniscus. Allegedly, I tore my meniscus.
I might have torn my
Um,
meniscus too.
Yeah, the trainer was
Possible.
because it happened at it was like qualifying for states, and I would have qualified if I didn't fall.
Oh my
And
God.
I was good at the hurdles. I wasn't good at anything else, but I was good at the hurdles. And I
collegiate athlete.
yeah,
bro.
I was triple stepping. That was like a big thing.
What does
Or-
that mean?
I don't know.
you
What
want
did you
to
run? Like
I
all the
don't
hurdling
remember.
events? Or?
Oh no, just the every once in a while I do the 400 hurdles, but I didn't like them.
Do you know who else ran the 400 hurdles in high school?
You?
Me.
No
Freshman
way!
year, I was forced to. This little, like, I was 5'7", or 5'6", even being asked to jump over these f***ing hurdles that were the size of me.
Yeah, because also the men's ones are like tall.
Yeah.
But I would do the 400 sometimes, but normally it was just the 100. And it was the 100 that I would have qualified in, and then I like stutter stepped and I like tripped over the hurdle, and then I was able to finish it, but it was, and then I was at like someone else's, it was a different school, and the trainer there was like, you probably like just strained a muscle in your leg, like you're not gonna be able to keep running, but like, you know, go to talk to your trainer when you get back to school. So when I talked to him, he like did a bunch of testing, like stretch things, and he was like, I think you tore your meniscus. And I was like, so that's like really bad, because then I would have to get surgery. And he was like, but you don't need to
You
go
don't
to the
have
doctor.
to get surgery on
I mean,
yourself,
normally you would.
Nah, because, you know, my boy tore his meniscus during football, and
Mm-hmm.
then he waited, like, till football was over to get it done. So you could, like...
But like, you
But,
know,
like,
he
if
was
you're
like, you
careful.
don't. He was like, you don't need to go to the doctor, and he was like, so apparently, like in your knee, there's a meniscus here and one here, and this is the one I tore, and which you don't need surgery for. So then the rest of the season, I just like did rehab with him, and then I quit because then all my friends quit the next year, and I didn't want to do it anymore.
Sammy is a follower, not a leader.
Listen, I hated it already. I didn't want to
Tracks-
do it anymore.
tracks
So
suck.
once I had an excuse, I was out of there. And I still did tennis all 4 years, but
And she had a wicked elbow.
I was not very good at it.
Oh, well, you know. That's
I wasn't terrible at it. I just I
that explains.
I was
that
a
explains the
JBJ. So I was a JBJ.
Oh.
So, but also like there were maybe like
Vile.
2 really good players
Absolutely
on the
vile.
team, and then like everyone else was just kind of like mid because it was tennis.
Whoa, Sammy.
Now,
What?
now she's throwing out shots, dude. Everyone was so
She's taking
ass.
everyone down with her.
It was one of those. I feel like it was one of those sports because I did this. It was one of those sports that people just like did because they were like, I need a sport to do. You know what I mean?
Why are you
But
looking
like
at me when
tennis
you're
is a pretty
saying that?
damn hard
Like,
sport.
It is.
For you to
You
just
guys do
like,
a
pick
lot
up.
of running
in
tennis.
high school, yeah, you do. But I feel like it was a sport that like was viewed as like not to being as hard as it is, and then you join and you're like, oh, this is actually a lot.
You know,
Yeah.
you
Do
know.
they make you condition like just run?
Yeah. Well, because it's a lot of like sudden sprinting throughout the game.
So was it like take
Whoa,
off like you'll blow a
sudden
whistle and you
sprinting
just
for
go?
Sammy.
Okay.
Sammy sprints.
Okay. I don't need this attack.
Sammy sprints.
Sammy does not sprint. Sammy.
You know-
jogs.
you know
Doesn't
what's-
sprint either.
You know what sport is like that? Golf. I mean, I'm a little impartial because I am the captain of the varsity golf team. Thank you. But it's hard.
Yeah.
It really
Is there
It
sudden
is.
sprints?
Golf's hard.
No, there aren't sudden sprints. But
Oh yeah, I suck at
You don't
golf.
just hit the ball and run after it as
No.
fast as you can.
I thought
You gotta follow through with your strokes, Nicky.
You gotta hit it, then you gotta run, and then you gotta catch
Catch
it. And then that gets you -2 automatically, and then you could keep going.
A couple hundred yards in like
Yeah.
5 or 6 seconds. That'd be
You could do it. You just gotta.
a flash.
Sammy sprints over here good.
Okay. This is not going to become
Alright.
a new thing.
No, Sammy could just hurdle to it, and then she'll just jump up and
Just
get it.
3-step real quick, and then you'll be right under the ball.
Why are you
All
angry
Sammy's
with
gotta
me now?
do is a Euro step. She goes 1, 2, and then she'll get it.
Okay. I don't know why I do these things. You guys just be mean to me.
Oh, it's okay.
Womp womp.
I'm mean to you all the time.
She's mad. She's playing Wounded Soldier because we're making fun of her.
The wounded
Yeah.
bear.
Nah, I'm Wounded Bear.
Yeah, Luke is definitely wounded bear.
What?
Oh, like
It's,
you know,
it's a bigger
he,
dude
he
joke.
plays baby.
I don't play baby, bro.
Not anymore.
What?
Like he'll be like over dramatic.
Oh, yeah, he will.
Well, there was one time when I was over dramatic, and I did get my repercussion. I was mad at John and Chrissy because they didn't want to play Call of Duty when I wanted to. This is upstairs, so we have stairs I go down. It's like 30 stairs.
Oh my
dude.
god, this is a good story actually.
And I got so mad. I'm like, you know what? Screw you guys! And I slammed the door, right? I'm walking down the stairs, and my 2 dogs are fighting, and they're fighting down the stairs, and they
What?
take out my f***ing legs, and I go.
Oh!
I didn't like roll down, but I went down 3 stairs, and apparently all you heard from the upstairs room was Bryce, Brody, no! Ah! And then I went down.
I can just imagine it. You know what? F you guys. Like,
That's exactly what I said.
How
I
old
said
were
that.
you?
Oh,
Because, like, I'm imagining,
If
like,
I
your
had to
little,
guess-
tiny, high voice when you were, like, littler.
This was probably 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Oh.
So what would that make you?
3rd or 2nd grade.
We were talking about your dogs in the car on the drive home from.
Who's we?
dinner.
I don't live here.
Well, with my parents.
Your parents are talking about your dog.
Okay. Me and my parents were talking about your dogs on the ride home.
Were you now? Were you talking?
No, I was just saying how because we were talking about Maverick, the German Shepherd next door, and how he's scary. Like he scares me. And then I said, you know who else's dog scares me? Your German Shepherd scares me.
Price.
No,
Yeah.
Price is
Price
a
is named after Captain Price of the Call of Duty
I
franchise.
literally, the second that I heard his name was Price, I knew exactly where it came from.
John Price.
Brody doesn't scare me, but Price scares me.
Price is like is clearly a super intimidating dog because like he's huge and like he has
Yeah.
like such a deep bark.
Yeah.
Baby.
But like yeah,
Absolute
if he like
bitch.
knows you and loves you, like
Well,
he
was-
loves me. So
He-
like
he
Yeah,
got
was
used to
Price
Mike.
the
Yeah,
one
he
that
got
like
used to me.
only liked you and like he doesn't like other
Yeah,
people?
yeah.
Well, he was. Don't forget, he was over
Yeah, I
every
was-
Friday
Yeah.
and Saturday and sometimes Sunday if it was
Yeah.
a 3-day week.
yeah,
Yeah.
so Price got used to me and started to like me.
Because with Price, you can't go up and be like, "What's going on, boy?" He don't like that.
Yeah, I'll start like
He'll
barking
come
and
to
growl.
you. So after a while, we were playing guns one day or something, just shooting like.
Yeah,
Guns.
we're just playing
Playing guns.
shooting
I
each
don't
other
know.
with
I
guns.
love
don't remember what it
America.
was.
Live
Like,
fire on
Yeah.
guns, back and
Kindergarten.
forth.
I
we
love
were doing
America.
the kindergartners. That's a little. That's
You
a
were
throwback.
shooting the kindergarten.
That was 7 years ago.
Yeah,
The
dude.
kindergartners.
I'd still be
What?
down to do some
You-
kindergartners.
You don't
so.
know the kindergartners, bro. We might have to. That might come back.
I'm like,
All right, maybe we should tell like the lore.
What, like the gist of it?
Yeah, like so like me and Luke, when we were like kids, when you're kids, like you imagine and you play and stuff, and we like imagine like that like kindergartners were like taking over the world.
No. We were kindergartners and the first graders were taking over.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were the kindergartners,
but
and the first graders were like, they were like starting a coup on us.
Yeah, like the first graders weren't like just like first graders. They were like selling drugs. It was like cartel type.
Yeah, it was bad, bro.
Your minds, like, are you okay?
Imaginative. Creative.
That's true.
You're an English major. Do the vocabulary.
Do the vocabulary.
I mean, when you read a book, you gotta imagine the pictures in your head.
Oh yeah.
What does Victor Frankenstein look like to you?
Oof. Like the Dr. Frankenstein, not the monster.
Actually, the monster is just called the creature.
I know. I'm just making sure you knew.
Sammy.
I was just checking. I was checking your knowledge.
Looks
Victor
like,
Frankenstein.
Looks like Roisin's doing her work.
Yeah.
Dr. Ross.
Are you asking me genuinely? What does Victor Frankenstein look like to me?
Man?
I see a little weaselly, lanky man, and he's a little wimp.
I liked Frankenstein. I think
No,
he got a lot of.
I think he deserves a lot of. I think that's the entire point of the.
He doesn't deserve. All right, because it was the creature's fault for murdering everyone.
No, it was his fault for neglecting his creation. That's the whole point. What makes him on?
I don't think it's his fault.
But he was ugly.
No, he's beautiful. Actually, the point of the book is
all that matters
he's...
is what's in the inside, Sammy.
No,
all
okay,
that matters.
no. In the novel, it's actually said that he's like unsettlingly like good looking. Like it's odd that he's like.
Well, I
haven't read it in a couple years.
Real.
So.
I spark noted the out of
That's
that
okay.
book.
I'll be real.
Right?
I didn't even do that.
But it unsettles Frankenstein when he like sees the creature for the first time, and he's like, and it's a human, but it's like off, and it looks for some reason so like good, like it's good looking because it looks like a human, and that's part of the reason why he's so like
like a little Rocky situation.
I never read
Rocky
this book.
Horror.
Yeah, kind of. Maybe it was like kind of based off of it, but like, and that's part of the reason why he's so like repulsed by him, because he's like, one, oh my god, this is like a terrible thing that I've just made. I literally just created life that's like so unnatural, and like I'm playing God. But two, it's like it's so weird that it's like so gross, but so like not. But then the creature ends up getting like exiled, and he has to like go live in like people's barns, and he like teaches himself language, and then he comes back and he kills Frankenstein's family because he wants revenge, because
Spoilers.
Frankenstein was a terrible father. It's been out for hundreds of years.
I still think
That's facts.
I don't know why we're all on Victor, dude. Victor just
Victor's bad. Like that's kind of the point of the book.
He created him. He doesn't have to.
He shouldn't have created him. Is the point though?
Well,
Because
Yeah,
like,
but
you're
woulda,
playing
coulda,
God.
shoulda. You created him like nothing.
Yeah, you created him, and then you neglected him. You kicked him out, and he had to live on the streets.
well, Sammy, he didn't really kick him out. He ran away.
Yeah.
And then first he
Like,
ran away,
accept
shut
your
his door, went to
responsibility.
sleep.
This is your child, practically. You're running away from it, like.
Well, won't you be scared to if it's just lightning and it
Okay. However, you spent months, if not years, creating this thing. Were you not expecting that?
Well, maybe I wasn't, because if I'm like, hey, you put some metal here, maybe it'll go up. This crazy, and then it goes, oh.
No, but he was
Yo,
like
what the
obsessing
f-
over it. Like
thing.
it was his life goal to create this, and then he was like, oh no, and he like went back. I just think I don't.
It caught him off guard.
Yeah, but why though?
This
You
is when they were
spent
still
so
cutting
long
veins out
preparing
to get
for
the
it.
disease out, and then he brought some
But, like, you
some to
spent
life
so
out of dead
long
bodies. I would
preparing
freak
for
out,
this.
bro. I'll be like zombie.
They didn't have a concept of zombie back then. This was the original zombie.
Well, then maybe it would be some from the Bible. It was like
The Bible.
Yeah. Well, actually, Frankenstein can be considered an allegory.
Yes.
Of biblical, mythical things.
And that's true.
I also just learned about this. I got a pretty good grade on the test.
Look at you. That's awesome. I love
you.
Frankenstein. That's one of my favorite novels. One of my favorite classics.
Really?
Yeah. It's also just like an easy one to read.
It is not.
It is
that is
not.
not an easy one. To
Okay.
read.
I think I read one
You
chapter.
try
Or
reading
pictures?
Our Mutual Friend by Charles Dickens.
I think she means by easy to read like
it like compared to
the
other classics.
language.
Yes.
But when they think easy to read, they think like an entertaining story
Yeah.
that
I'm
keeps
talking
turning
Gatsby,
the pages.
just American.
I'm talking
like
Gatsby
Gatsby
was
Yeah,
so
Gatsby's
good.
great.
I never actually read Gatsby. I've been trying to read it on my own
You've
time.
never read.
I never had a
I mean,
class.
neither have I. I just watched the movie, but like you.
I've never
It's,
had-
it's one of my favorite books.
I've never had a course that required it. I've been trying
Maybe
to read.
leisurely read it. I don't know.
Okay. Listen, it's on my iPad. It's on my iPad. I've been trying to read it, but also it's a little hard to read
Can I
during the
suggest a book
semester.
to you?
Sure.
This is actually a series. It's called Big Nate.
I'll get on it. I'll put it on my TBR.
My favorite is Big Nate on a Roll.
Ooh, okay.
That was a good one.
I'll keep an eye out for
I
it.
remember
It's
that.
200 pages long, but it took me 2 hours.
What's the one where they're on the baseball team?
A minute per
That one-
page.
I like that
You
one.
know the big? Are you familiar with the Big Nate series?
I am not.
Send me that
I've
math
seen
does
it
not
around.
add up.
Okay, I want you to search up Big Nate right now.
I know what it is. I've seen it. I just have not read it. I'm familiar with the covers.
I believe it's by Lincoln Pierce.
Big Nate.
I have to say I like when like I'm reading a book, but like there's a movie of the book.
The complete.
So then I'll like search up what the characters
I think I might know
of the
I have a
movie
Big Nate
are.
poster.
So then when I read the book, I have a picture of what the characters should look like. So like I see the movie, and I'm like, okay, these are the characters. And then
But
when I read
sometimes
book-
the cast isn't like faithful to the book.
get
Can't use your
bored.
imagination
You know
to
it-
imagine what they look like.
I can, but it's just nice when I have a little bit of guidance.
Yeah,
It's
I
just so
understand.
much easier.
I understand.
If you don't, because Shutter Island's about to be taken off Netflix. It was originally a book.
Maybe I should give it a
Really
watch.
Yeah,
Interesting.
400 pages.
A lot of
that.
movies,
Yeah.
a lot of movies you don't realize are based off of books. Even like not even ones that are like based off like these
Or
classics.
loosely
No
based.
story is original anymore. Even some of Shakespeare's stories were rip-offs of
Well,
other stories.
Shakespeare didn't write good stories.
10 things.
Oh, okay,
10 things I hate
that's
about you.
fighting words.
All right, bro, come on.
10 things I hate about you is
Good
Taming of the
adventure.
Shrew.
It's my
Yeah,
favorite
Taming of the
thing
Shrew.
to
But
read.
it's a better
And
version.
Clueless is also, isn't it?
Clueless is.
Oh, Emma.
Yes,
Isn't it Emma?
Clueless is Emma. I think.
The Lion King. It's just Hamlet.
Yep, that's true.
I just want to body yada ya. Should have got that body yada ya.
What the fuck?
Once.
But
No
the Lion
time.
King's got like funny
Kill
songs
that
and
vibe.
talking animals. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I was just trying to change.
I never
the
read
subject.
Yeah.
Hamlet. I'm not familiar with that piece. I have read.
What?
The Lion
I
King?
have it. I've seen The Lion King,
Oh, Hamlet.
but I've
I've
read
actually
4
never read.
pages
I've
of
read
Taming of
Macbeth.
The Shrew.
Ugh, Taming of the Shrew is not that good of a. I haven't
That's when
actually
you
read
know
it.
it's that's when the English major's like, oh, fuck that one.
Listen, some of Shakespeare's stuff wasn't the best. You read Titus Andronicus? Ugh.
I want to read the one where he convinced the drunken sailor that or whatever that he's rich. That one sound. I was like, actually,
no.
I thought that's what I got when I bought Taming of the
What are
Shrew.
you talking
I don't
about?
know what you're talking about.
It's about
Is this? No, it's not Midsummer Night's
it's
Dream.
Shakespeare, and
Midsummer,
it's
isn't that
like
like a horror
rich
movie?
guy convinces a poor guy that he's rich. And it just sounded interesting. I was like, I would actually read that because it's like, you know,
I want to know what this is. I'm looking this
Thinking
up.
that's you that you're doing.
it sounded quite interesting.
Shakespeare. Rich.
Something about it just
man.
rubbed me the right way.
We should just get someone just to like search stuff up like on the Joe Rogan podcast. How they
Or
has
like,
that
hey,
guy.
babe.
Yeah, hey babe. They just have guys on the side just searching stuff up.
We should cross Gravy Talk out and put
do
literature.
it if you
Summer 2023 internship. If any communications majors wants an internship,
Are you talking about the March?
He's talking to you, Kate.
I have no idea. I'm not familiar. I'm not.
is she communicate? Is she gonna?
I just-
I'm
now I'm
up
gonna
on
be
my
thinking
Big
about
Nate.
it.
I'm a big Nate guy.
Now I'm gonna be thinking about it.
Big
About
Nate.
Big
Big Nate
Nate?
blew Diver Wimpy Cat out of water. Out of the water. No cap.
Oh, easy, bro.
But Captain Underpants blows both of those.
Captain Underpants was fantastic.
That was my
Captain-
sh-
Captain
when I was
Underpants
little,
was
dude.
fantastic. I have to say.
My favorite book I've ever read was nonfiction, and it was a president's book, and I'm all up on my presidents.
Wait, are those? Are you talking about like the Who Was?
Nah, I'm
Oh.
talking.
Is
like,
this
it
one that
just
you,
had
like-
every president, and I can name like.
The book was probably like 2 pages long. Then was it just like a list?
Where'd
or-
you get this book? Did you like
No,
take?
it gave every president and
And like a
fun facts
bio.
about them, and then what they did in their president candidacy. So,
Damn, save that for 8
Did you take it out for like for like library class?
so it started off in 2nd grade, and from 2nd grade I became like familiar with it, and then I read it fully in 4th. So now
Whoa.
I know every president.
I
Wow.
remember one
Name
time.
who's the 13th president?
Lincoln Buchanan.
Lincoln's
Oh my
not the
God.
first president.
No, Lincoln was the 16th. I just
I
gotta go
see.
back.
Gotta go backwards.
Lincoln Buchanan.
That's his process.
Miller-
Okay.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Let him
Was
work.
it
Let him
Let him
cook.
cook. Let him go.
Let him cook.
It's either Franklin Pierce or Franklin Pierce.
Whoa.
Fact
I'm
check it,
looking
fact
this up.
check it.
Fact check.
I'm looking this up.
Intern.
I'm pretty sure it's Franklin Pierce. Don't quote me on
TBD.
that.
I'm gonna fact check you. It's okay.
13th president.
Millard
Fillmore.
Fillmore.
Fuck, it was Millard Fillmore. I was right.
I've never heard of that man before in my
Because
entire
he is the
life.
least popular
Who's the
president,
27th?
fun fact.
Oh.
Who's the 27th president?
Who's the third?
I always start. Oh, the third, bro. Come on, Thomas Jefferson.
Oh no, who's the fifth? Who's the fifth?
James Monroe.
The fourth.
James Madison.
Sixth.
John Quincy Adams.
This is the 31st president.
Wasn't John Adams the second?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
John Quincy Adams.
Oh,
His
there's
son.
a-
Oh.
yeah,
whoa.
Wow, look at
Welcome to it, baby. Come on.
Wow, I'm
That's
impressed.
crazy.
Respect on my name. And
Okay,
I believe I'm also a little familiar with their party, Democrat.
Wow.
Luke, who's the 45th president?
Is that a trick question? I don't know. I'm not up to that. I don't think we got a 45th. Biden.
Okay. Are we? We are
No, I
up to
don't think we're
45.
I
I
don't
think
think we're
Biden's
up to-
44th.
Yeah.
I thought.
Oh, so you're wrong, bitch.
My bad.
Actually, I think we're on 43rd.
Oh,
Yeah.
Biden's
Oh.
46th.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I was gonna say, I'm like, I thought Biden was 46.
Oh,
Because
What-
I remember
what we
Obama
like
was
Obama,
44.
that's
I remember there was
Obama.
Obama's
yeah.
such a meme now,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
No, these.
Love Obama.
31st. I can keep that. I have to only start by
27th.
16.
Do 27th.
Oh, shit, so we go
Has to start at
19.
The entire podcast is gonna be Luke just
Cross
naming
out gravy
Okay.
talk.
Abraham
President
Lincoln.
talk.
George Washington.
I just gotta go 11. So 16th Lincoln. After Lincoln was
Who was your favorite president?
Yeah, let's
Don't
do that.
distract him.
FDR.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good
FDR
one.
was
That's a
very-
good answer.
That's a good one.
He ended the Depression and he won World War II. He just died like a
All with polio.
which he kept a secret.
Yeah.
He did not let people know that. He put like things so he stands up and then he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Damn, I did not know you knew all this. Do you
John
like?
F. Kennedy's favorite meal: tomato soup with sour cream.
Oh, what?
In
Do
the
you
book.
are you like really into history? Like, do you want to
Oh
like
my
do
god, it's my
history?
favorite thing. History teacher.
Really? That's awesome.
Yes.
Slay future educators. What?
Just the reaction to that was just so
What? The world needs teachers. Teachers are in crisis.
And the room just falls silent.
Okay.
Oh, the selfie? Okay.
Go ahead.
I just want to rock.
You
Let me get a pic.
Buddy, yada, yada.
Let me get a pic to let the masses know.
Let me take a picture of Daisy.
Let me drop like a conspicuous like. I like to just drop like on the
I'm showing the camera that
on the Gutelli story.
Look
on
at
the-
her. Look at.
Yeah, this is Daisy on the couch right now.
now. She's
Right
got,
next to us.
She's got her head on a pillow like a human.
I would turn the camera, but the cameras are in such good positions that I don't want to
don't
move.
worry about
It's
it.
not worth it.
Oh,
she's so
I gotta
cute.
answer my question.
Oh,
27th president.
Did you just Google it
it's
while
gone.
we were
It's
all...
out of his head.
It's around McKinley's area, so that's early 1900s.
Oh my god, it's almost time for Make a Fish.
Make a fish. What are you
Make a
talking
Fish. It's a make a.
Oh
dot.
shit! Teddy Roosevelt, 30th president. It's 26th. It's Taft.
about? What?
Ah.
Okay, so Make a Fish, it's make a dot fish. It's a website that you go to at 11:11, and only 11:11 it'll make you like a randomly generated AI fish. And it'll only do it at 11:11. Instead of like Make a Wish, it's Make a Fish. And PB does it, and we always send our fishes at 11:11.
All right, let's get this going then. Let's see. Let's
Well, it's
show
not
our
11:11 yet.
Well,
you
it's
can't
not
make
like-
a fish
it's-
until 11:11.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay.
just saying it's almost Make a Fish time.
Let's make a fish. What is it?
See, but now you got me all excited, and I,
I know.
have 10
well,
more minutes.
You need to know because I always miss it.
How do you find this shit, man?
It was Aoife. Aoife found it, or maybe Eve did.
That makes sense.
What is make a
Wait,
fish?
I just said. Were you not listening?
I want to do my
I was
PB
very
impressions.
impressed
It'll-
with my present thing, even though I'm a little rusty. I
Wait,
did
what
search
PB
that up, but
impressions?
back in my day, you could have told me.
Like
and
my
I would've
vocal
had it.
impressions.
Yeah, I saw your phone go
In
down
your
here.
heyday.
Just
I
the
did.
silence.
Also, just in case, I searched up another one that you might ask me.
Oh
Baby. All right.
Herbert
Wait,
Hoover,
Sammy,
31st.
can I do my impression of you?
no,
Oh.
I don't want to hear it. I personally.
No, it's good. It's of you doing your bass thing.
No, don't do that. Don't make fun
Put
of me.
the crabs in the
bass
bucket.
I'm not making fun of you. Like,
Okay,
it's
do
just like
it.
how you go like this.
dum, 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 dum.
Got the crabs in the bucket. Isn't that a lyric, Sammy?
Yeah, check out
Okay.
the crabs in the bucket because it's about at least if Al,
It's about a bucket of crab.
it's about a bucket of crabs, and when like people are crab fishing and you pick one crab up, they'll all like cling to the crab and they'll pull it back down.
headsets off. This is annoying me.
Like the crabs will all cling to the crab that you're pulling up and pull it back down. So like the song is about like being like people trying to pull you down when you're like being successful and you're like,
Wait, so you're all up on your singing game.
I suppose.
Have you saw the intro to Gravy Talk, or the outro, I should say, of Gravy Talk 2 when we all did the Cleveland show? What were your thoughts on that?
I do not remember this.
What do you mean? We've done that multiple times. We've done
Yeah,
that.
let's get a sing along going.
No, Luke.
What
we're
is
not
the
doing this,
Cleveland
We're not.
show?
Luke,
The
we're not
Cle-
doing
you never
this.
heard of the Cleveland Show? It's a spin-off
Sammy
Family
definitely-
Guy
yeah, Sammy probably
starring
never watched
Cleveland
that.
Brown.
Oh,
The like third best
yes,
character
okay,
on
I know,
Family Guy.
I know.
Bro, we're not doing this.
All right, I'll start it off.
Oh my god.
What's the song that we're
Look
all
at, and now he
familiar
wants to.
A song that we're all familiar with?
with? Here, whisper one.
I don't want to say it.
Can you sing on this, or are you gonna get copyright striked?
I mean,
it's
a
technically-
cover.
technically
Technically a
it's
cover.
close near
It's
the
a
original
cover.
stuff.
Pick a song. Pick a song.
We'll go off the library.
The
The
library.
library. I can't wait for
Little
Make a
Hall
Fish.
Notes.
I just want to rock.
Rock.
I don't really know.
I just want to rock.
Okay.
Body yada yada.
You're a rich girl, and you've gone too far, cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch girl, but it's gone too far, cause you know it don't matter anyway.
That was incredible.
All right, yeah, good job.
That was gorgeous. I'm holding back tears
Beautiful,
right now.
beautiful. Oh,
Mikey is Daryl Hall, and I am John Oates.
Hotes.
that was gorgeous. I'm in shock and awe.
We can see where the real talent in the family lies.
Yep.
Anyways. These are the awkward moments of Gravy Talk when...
When it's like, what are we talking about now?
Yeah, because, it's so much easier, because I have two podcasts. I got
Yes.
this, and then I got Brinks, Truck, and Hearst, where we just talk about movies. It's so much easier for that because we know what to talk about. We
Yeah.
pick,
Yeah.
okay, we're going to talk about this. And then, but, so we go easy. But for, Gravy Talk, it's hard when we don't have anything to talk about, but it's so much easier for a conversation because we just let it flow, and we can go anywhere.
As we said, the gravy don't spoil.
The gravy do not spoil.
Whoa.
Oh, we cut that out because we redid it.
Fuck it, it's fine. We said it now. Get our new merchandise because it's a little.
The
tough.
gravy does
We haven't-
not spoil.
There's merch?
No
No,
matter.
there's not. But
that is
As
going to
you
be
can
my
see,
yearbook
Wishful
It's
thing.
always been a dream.
we're not monetized. We are actually severely in debt.
Yeah,
Because there's the laptop, the mics, the chairs, the setup, the table, and the house.
ever since we stopped
The house is
And the house.
And
the studio,
the
it was a
dogs.
studio.
Oh.
The dogs. Don't
Oh.
forget the
The
dogs.
studio.
But ever since we stopped being consistent, we were at we were close to 100, and then we dropped
Yeah.
rapidly.
It's actually.
But we,
getting pretty
Gravy
serious.
Talk episodes still bring in some decent amount of views. We get at least.
Mike,
Yeah.
you just gotta learn the algorithm. You know what I mean? You gotta
Yeah.
figure out what's trending. As a silver play button owner myself,
It's just kind of hard because
I do have a silver play button in my basement.
It's like laying on your floor.
No, it's sitting next to my records
Yeah.
or something. I
But
don't know.
no one's gonna I know when our fans or viewers they just watch 10 minutes and that's it probably.
Well, you can see the analytics. You can
Yeah,
really see
and I think
how
that's
long.
what it is because
Okay.
God forbid people have an attention span and want to watch.
Thanks,
stuff.
TikTok.
Yeah, it's
Look at
rough out
Miss
here.
Nikki.
I
Well,
not
it's
even paying
true because
attention.
now on most short videos on Instagram Reels and Facebook and stuff, one of the main analytics it shows you is how many 3-second views you get. So I guess if someone watches for 3 seconds, they'll count that as engagement, and those are new statistics to gauge your success off of. Which doesn't really
Maybe
make
we
any
gotta
sense
start
to
doing
me.
highlights and post it on TikTok.
That
yeah,
is how
you could.
You could do YouTube Shorts. Because
No.
It's just the same shit.
YouTube Shorts is like TikTok, except
No,
My
one
grandma,
uses
my
TikTok.
grandma,
Like,
but
who watches
if no one's
shorts?
in the
Nana.
TikTok.
Oh, thank
Or-
you.
my grandma be
You watch YouTube
scrolling on
No,
YouTube
I watch
Shorts all
Instagram
day.
Reels.
I'm a
Yeah, you
YouTube
do watch
Shorts guy when
Instagram
I'm on the
Reels.
bro. I'm telling you.
Listen, you just gotta be anywhere you like, everywhere. You gotta take up all the spaces, like TikTok, Instagram.
Our promotion isn't very good. I have to
That's
say.
okay.
Maybe
It's
you need
okay.
a-
It's,
maybe you
it's
need
all
a-
run
have
in
a
house. You know,
TikTok.
you're
You
a
need
small
to-
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Small
We do need to
team.
do our
It's an indie podcast.
Marketing intern, marketing majors. If you're looking for an internship, summer 2023, Gravy Talk is hiring for marketing.
So we're on communications and marketing.
Yeah.
How are you
Make
gonna
a
pay them?
website. We need a website.
So
It's an
web
intern.
design.
That's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
So no web design.
No web design, and then
A graphic
Web-
design intern.
Yeah.
Maybe
graphic design would be great for
spiff up
thumbnails.
a little bit
and,
of your stuff.
and
Yeah.
I've been meaning to redo the icon forever,
Merchandise,
but
major
really?
in merchandising. Isn't that real? Is that real?
What?
oh, we need a fashion major
yeah.
for
Advertising.
This is
Oh, for
when-
wardrobe.
For
wardrobe.
for wardrobe and for merch.
You can get
This is what we
an
need.
architecture, like interior designer, to like help you decorate the set a little bit.
Yeah, like someone get some soundboards going and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy
You get a
shit.
sound person.
Or someone who's like good at lighting.
Anyone who's majoring in sound engineering, hit us up.
Yeah, anyone who's good at interior basement lighting, that would be pretty good for stuff like that.
Well, when we first started, like the lighting was nowhere near like this
You should
good.
put some of the like color changing bulbs in here, and then if you like do segments, you can just change the colors around.
Well, like, so you see this one right here? It's like kind of more yellow than the other ones. This
Yeah.
light bulb.
I just looked
So,
at it. My eyes are fucked now.
The entire either the lights were just off,
Uh huh.
or they were like that yellow. But like it's not like that pleasant on camera.
Yeah, it doesn't look.
So I replaced it with these whiter
That's
lights.
outside.
Turn this off.
That's
That's for
outside.
the outside.
Oh.
So yeah, I replaced that when we were starting, and you could tell like one's been going out because it's a small ceiling, but we got like 20 lights in there,
Yeah, it's
which is ridiculous. But
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't such a 3 of 4. This is 12 lights total.
we still make it work.
2 more minutes until 11:11.
And we did have a ring light
What is make?
from Nikki's garage, but then it like just stopped working. So
Oh, make a wish.
No, but it's
Make a
make a
fish.
make a
fish.
fish.
Look, see, this is what it
Go
says.
go on your phone and go to Meka.fish
All right, we're all gonna do that.
at 11:11.
It's 11:09 right now, so
What's-
it
do
just
I
says
just, like,
come back
draw
at 11.
fish?
It'll randomly make a fish for you.
It'll generate
Make
a
a-
fish. It's
Like-
all
like-
AI.
Fish.
Dot fish.
Here, look, I'll show
Is
you
it
like.
like large bass mouth fish?
Wow,
No,
a
not
dot
exactly.
a dot fish domain.
Red snapper looking mighty dapper.
I would show you the fish, but I want you to be surprised. I want you.
Oh
to
yeah.
All right,
I'm not gonna show you what the
11:10.
fish
We're
is
almost close to
Oh my
the
God,
fish.
it's 1 minute until make a
Make
fish.
a dot fish.
On my
Make a dot
birthday,
fish.
on my birthday, I told all the
Make a
PB, I was like,
dot
you gotta make
fish.
sure I
No,
don't
dot,
miss make
put
a
a
fish.
dot.
And then 11:11 came around and everyone goes,
Period. Right there.
and I was so serious.
And then we'll just refresh.
This website's not secure.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it doesn't
Hey,
look
but-
well made.
It's probably not.
This is probably like a student project that some person just
Good
randomly
job, Sammy.
found.
Now I got some Trojan virus on my phone.
Trojan. Jesus.
I deleted the virus! Mom!
I was searching around the internet.
And I got scared and my pants fell down.
Oh my god.
Mom! I
You guys never
deleted
heard
the
this? You guys
virus!
never
Yeah, I
seen this
have,
video?
but I can't believe you remember all of it.
I've
like
never
that.
seen that.
Oh my god,
You
that's
haven't?
No.
That's one of my favorite videos.
I'm so excited for Make a Fish.
I'm literally so excited.
Like, is it cartoon fishes or like you get like a full like
I
No,
realized
they're like cartoons.
realized
It's
picture?
11:11.
of
I have a
fish.
fish.
Fish! There's my fish! Look at my fish.
I
Whoa, mine reminds me of like the rainbow trout book.
Look
I
at
hate
my
my
fish.
Show the camera your fish.
This is my fish.
All right,
These
let's.
are our fish. Can they see them?
I'm not getting a fish, dude. Now I can't really see.
These are our fish. Make a dot fish.
Wait, okay, so
Oh my
you guys
God.
show.
I don't like my fish.
My fish
I like my fish.
Nikki got a really bad.
Why don't
fish.
you like your fish? That is your child, Nikki. Don't be a Victor
Mine looks like the
Frankenstein.
rainbow trout books.
Oh, it does.
mean
Ooh,
rainbow
Luke,
fish?
I like yours.
Like it
Yeah.
was just called rainbow fish,
Oh, the rainbow fish.
and it also had scales.
Look, yours looks like Moss's. Look, they're like brothers.
Wait,
Look it, they're the same
Luke,
colors.
Show yours to the camera.
My fish, I have.
Look, they're brothers.
They're pretty similar.
Whoa.
They
I
got
like
the same
I like
colors
fish
and
better.
stuff.
I like orange. It's my favorite color. I have red.
No, they're the same. That is red.
There you have it, guys. The first
Do you have
ever
your,
Gravy
like,
Talk
night
Make a
shift
Fish.
on?
Woo! Make a fish.
I'm not gonna lie. I do have trouble seeing at night. I just got my permit. I'm having extreme trouble.
No,
with
me
night
too, dude. Me
driving.
too.
The lights come at me because
Do
of
you-
the glasses too. It doesn't help.
Do you have
but-
astigmatism?
Dude, I could have that.
What does stigmatism even mean?
Because,
That's what I have.
It makes
That's
like
why-
Oh,
when
your
you
eyes
have
don't work.
astigmatism when you drive, like if you drive at night, like all the headlights make that, like you know when they like get starry kind of, and like that's what astigmatism
Oh,
does.
then I have that.
I need to see a doctor then, because I
yeah,
struggle
I thought that's a
severely
normal
to
thing,
drive
though.
at
I
you
night.
feel
can
like
get
I
like a
have
coating on your glasses to make them like not so like all my glasses have a coating. Then when I like drive at night, I don't have like that. Halo.
I
I also read an article the other day about how headlights are becoming unregulated and like blinding drivers more than they ever have in history.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe
Not valid.
I would say add more streetlights.
Oh,
But
not
not
valid.
Oh, not
Driving at
valid.
night is like nauseating too.
Yeah.
It gives me
Highway
so much
driving.
anxiety.
Yeah.
You should just not allow pickup trucks to have any like very bright LEDs, or else when they tailgate you, no matter where you are,
Yeah.
how fast you're going, they can't blind you.
Uh-huh.
They're always tailgating and they're always honking. You're going 65 on a 55 and they're like,
I slow down if I'm in the left lane and there's cars next to me and someone's trying. It's a truck. I'd slow down because what the f- are they gonna do?
As a new highway driver,
Oh, Luke got his permit, by the way, guys.
I did.
Yay!
I got my permit. My favorite place to go to, which I've been the most, is the McDonald's drive-thru. I'm not gonna lie. A couple hours ago, I was just there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Should
was
we
I.
do
So
a
are we.
rosebud and
I got
thorn
a
of our
large
week?
Dr.
Rosebud
Pepper
and-
fountain.
Rosebud thorn.
Ass.
Luke is
I
so
thought
weird.
we do highs and lows.
Luke is weird where
Well,
he
it's
does.
something
He'll
I
go
like
to a drive-through and just like get a soda. which
I
is
do that.
Strange to
Okay,
me.
but
That's
a
fucking
McDonald's
If it's
soda-
like a
listen,
McDonald's
A McDonald's
Sprite.
Sprite, I will go and
a
just get that.
McDonald's
That's
Coke
fair.
will just like quench all my thirsts.
And
Like,
also, you know what you gotta do? You gotta treat the workers with respect. So I pull up, I say, "Hey, how you doing today?" She said, "I'm good, thank you." I said, "I have a mobile order," and I said my name in the mobile order. She said, "All right, pull up." I said, "Thank you very much," and then she gave me my receipt. I said, "Thank you, ma'am," and then I went and I got my drink.
Ma'am.
And then I got my drinks and I just said, "Thank you." I didn't say, "Thank you, ma'am."
Wow, what the Luke? That's so rude.
You gotta treat everyone with respect. I'll tell you what, because in school, it helps if you bump into someone or a teacher and you just go, "Sorry, sir." You be like, "Sir, you're all right."
I know Mr. Fidalgo likes that.
That's so funny.
You gotta dance with the tiger, right? You gotta know what's up.
It's with the tiger.
That's
with
from
the
That's
tiger.
from Cedar Rapids. Ed Helms film.
That's so funny.
This conversation is just
You just gotta
Riveting
know the
right
crowd.
now.
You gotta know the crowd.
Shout out Ed Helms.
Ed Helms, yeah. Andy from The Office is probably how he's well known. I see him more as
From the Hang
uh,
or what was he in?
Cedar Rapids.
Was he in Hangover?
He was in The Hangover, all three of them.
Yeah.
He was also in.
He was in that new movie Tag.
Which guy?
He is in that
Ed
movie.
Helms.
Ah.
And Hawkeye is. What's his name?
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah,
He
is
got run
doing-
over by a
is he
tractor.
doing?
He's alive,
Yeah,
I
he's
think,
alright.
after getting run over by a snowplow.
oh my god.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Broke like 40 bones apparently.
Oh,
Out of the like 220 or whatever we got.
How do
that's-
you get run over by a snow?
So like it was on a track and it was gonna like hit his nephew or something. So he like
Whoa.
What
pushed
a
him out of the
G.
way.
That was so
and
Avenger of
because
him.
like it wouldn't stop and he did that and he got fucking crushed. But
Oh.
I love Hawkeye. Lane
a
Power.
real life
cool dude.
superhero there, bro. Real life superhero.
That's my Avenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he'll ever like walk again, but I mean, hey, you know,
we'll see if he'll be making movies.
I doubt it. It's-
I
Well, isn't he dead?
great guy.
no, he's alive.
No,
He's
Oh.
alive. But he's kind of passing off the mantle, so
Yeah,
that's
I
fair.
feel
Torch is
they
getting
could-
passed.
can
they
make
can
it.
easily just.
But
write him
Hawkeye's
off.
not like cool superhero. Him and Green Arrow.
Nah, he is cool,
Green
bro. He's just a
Arrow
regular
is
guy.
Well,
see.
Hawkeye's yeah.
He's a regular guy standing toe to toe with
it's
like.
Deadshot.
with
man.
like
I think
gods.
Deadshot.
He's got a fucking bow and arrow.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
Deadshot's
Okay, that's
cooler
also
than
DC.
Hawkeye
That's
because he'll
DC.
like. Remember in Suicide Squad when he was
Okay,
going to hit the guy and he
that's
shot off the
DC.
wall? That shit was sick.
Okay, but
When we
again,
watched
the-
Suicide Squad, that's crazy.
The thing you got to realize though is like guns, bow and arrow. What's more what's
Yeah.
more impressive? This
Gun.
dude's an archer and he's killing like gods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Deadshot can just shoot people. That's cool. Anyone can shoot people with a gun. You know what I mean?
Not at the talent of Deadshot.
Okay.
Okay,
However,
obviously.
a bow and arrow that requires strength and skill.
I also am a fellow archery. How do you, what is
Archer?
it?
As
Archer?
a-
Archer?
I'm an archer.
That's a secret talent of mine, actually.
As a COD player, it's also very hard to get your aim down.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Do you
dueling.
play on
As a
console or you
COD
play
player.
on PC?
I am a console player.
Yeah, no. You get
Whoa.
PC's so much easier.
playing. Shooters aren't meant to be played on a controller. I'll say it.
Shooters aren't meant to be played on PC, I think.
I think they're just not meant to be played. Period. They make people so angry.
Well, you know, maybe a Wii.
Oh, I remember
motion
You can
controls?
play Black Ops on the
With
Wii.
the
That was
motion
crazy.
That's so funny.
I remember
Hey, you
that.
guys want to get on my Wii and play some Black Ops Zombies?
That was how I played like Call of Duty because I didn't have an Xbox at first.
Well, I just got a new Xbox. I was gonna play the new first Red Dead Redemption. First off, Red Dead Redemption 2 that should be analyzed by high schools and colleges.
In what aspect?
You know, there is
It has
there.
everything. It's
like
got the motif. It's got the allegory.
The
It's got
motif.
everything.
You know, there is
everything.
something valuable to be said about analyzing different media and different modern media in English classes. That's what we're meant to be learning is analyzing, like how to analyze
Are you going to
literature.
teach about Red Dead Redemption?
No, but I am actually presenting a paper on the importance of teaching YA literature in high school.
Yeah, I don't know if
classrooms.
Red Dead Redemption falls under YA literature.
however-
it is rated M for mature.
Yeah.
So it's more like a senior
Sammy just wants
class.
to. Sammy just wants to talk more about Percy Jackson in class.
Percy Jackson.
I
I'm
did
not
write a
gonna
paper
lie.
about whether or not Percy Jackson would be a good book to teach in schools, and I don't think it would be.
But we do get taught
The
it.
musical's better than the
You
movies.
do you get taught Percy Jackson?
We got
Sixth
taught Percy
grade.
Jackson.
What?
Yeah, sixth grade.
What?
I'm gonna put
No,
that in
I
my
remember
paper.
that too. I read Percy Jackson in like
Yeah.
fifth or sixth
What?
grade.
Really?
I've
I
been
just read it
meaning
on
to-
my own in third
You know,
grade.
I've been meaning to ask you guys, what you guys are learning in your what books?
So, well, I mean, I
She'll
take
start.
Lang. I take Lang.
Oh yeah,
so
you take
right.
Lang.
So freshman year,
Yeah.
we did The Odyssey. We did Jane Eyre. We did
Romeo
Romeo,
and
and Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
We did and then
Romeo.
What the fuck was that?
It's Killing Mockingbird.
The Killing Mockingbird. And then
So like
I
it
went-
hasn't changed, because I learned those exact
well,
same books.
Personal
and then
favorite
sophomore
book.
Year, we did Othello. And then
Mm-hmm.
Othello, by the way, slow.
I
Did you
hate
do
that.
Fences?
What?
No.
Fences?
Oh,
We did
I did
Fences.
Fences.
We did Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And
Great
that
Gatsby.
now
Pride and Prejudice.
And Pride and
that's
Prejudice.
next.
I didn't.
Your
do
friend's
Pride and
gonna be
Prejudice.
teaching me
love
Pride
Pride and Prejudice. However, I wanted to ask you guys because I wanted to include it in my paper and be like, I consulted these two high schoolers and they said they're learning this, so
Yeah,
I could
go
be
ahead.
like,
You can
And
quote me.
you have reference. You can reference or
Yeah.
Do you want me? I
Cite-
can reference
just-
it for you.
In the works cited page, just put a link to the YouTube video.
Great.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
We'll
like
do it right now and timestamp it. Boom.
Timestamp.
Go right there. unless we can make a little revenue and then we don't timestamp it. Up to you.
Gotta
Yeah.
find it.
Gotta
Gotta find it,
dig through.
Professor.
what were you gonna say, Mikey? Your personal favorite book?
Oh, my favorite books were both found in reading in school, and that is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Catcher in the Rye.
Oh,
my god!
Oh.
I'm so excited to read.
I can speak on junior year because I didn't take Lang last year. We read One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, East of Eden,
Also a great
Death
book.
of a Salesman,
Good book.
and The Things They Carried.
Oh, great book. Great book.
I have a
Actually,
question.
I have my copy from AP Lit because when school got shut down, we were supposed to bring in our books and drop it off in front of the school, but I never did.
yeah.
So, and it's a brand new copy.
Oh yeah,
too.
and you never finished Catch 22.
Oh yeah.
That made me so sad. I have a question. Why do you like Catcher in the Rye? Because a lot of people say Catcher in the Rye is like a red flag book. Like if someone likes that, you're like, ooh.
I just think it was like something I could just relate to, and just like an easy read. Something I could. It was entertaining through and through.
Yeah.
And I related, I guess.
My favorite was All Quiet on the Western Front.
Also a great book.
I'm kidding. I didn't read
Oh.
that.
I love that you get excited about
I was
these
just gonna
books.
watch the movie. I'm sorry, Sammy.
Oh, the new movie's
Books
really good.
bore me. I can't.
Your mom was watching it today.
Yeah, because
She's trying to watch
Yeah,
all the
she
best
was.
picture.
Yeah, I
movies.
was
Apparently it's
because we were
fire,
talking about
too.
in the new Brinks Truck and Hearst episode. We were talking about our new 2022 or favorite 2022 movies and TV shows, and then what we're anticipating in 2023. And I mentioned All Quiet on the Western Front. And, yeah,
I'm excited to watch that too. I was gonna watch it over this break.
it's very good. Baron Zemo is in it
I'll tell
from
you
Civil
what.
War.
really?
Yeah,
Oh really?
yeah.
I watched.
Because he's German. He's like a German actor.
Oh, I did not know.
I saw
that.
the trailer for All Quiet on the Western Front, and I saw Hacksaw Ridge for the first time. Hacksaw Ridge, holy shit! That movie I think was
crazy
more
movie.
crazier.
That's a
than Saving-
really good movie.
I think
Yeah,
it
that's
was more
crazy.
crazy than Saving Private Ryan, and my mom watched Saving Private Ryan in theaters.
I've
She
never
said in the
seen
be-
Saving Private Ryan.
In the beginning, people walked out because that's how
that's tough
was.
watch.
Really?
Because in the beginning, it's like people get
It's just
ripped to
D-Day.
shreds by guns. The one that got me, I didn't get emotional or anything at all when watching it because whatever. But what got me is when the kid's guts were on the floor and he was crying "Mama," and I was like, "Whoa, that one got me." Like sometimes
Whoa.
it's crazy.
Have you
bro.
read Catch 22?
I have not read Catch 22.
Well, because that's what that's about.
I read it my first read through of Catch 22 or read through. I kind of it was a school assignment, so like I skimmed through everything and SparkNote and stuff. But my second read through, been reading it. I'm like, I don't know what page I'm on. I have 100 pages left, but I kind of like stopped reading for a little bit. Maybe I'll hop back on. But
That is one of my
boring.
favorite classics. It's not boring. It's so like, it's such a good like commentary.
The one thing that pisses me off is like I like when like books have like just reasonable sized paragraphs, because then I can use it as like a little like checkpoint.
Yeah.
But like their paragraphs are so long.
That does make it hard
Frankenstein's
to
like
read.
that.
That does make it hard. You should try audiobooks.
No, I don't.
No.
Because I feel like I'm not reading.
I don't remember the
Well, you
last time I
can
read a book.
listen along with reading.
It's almost like a podcast.
Yeah,
I
use it like
tried
a
doing
podcast.
I
With-
did audiobooks once for Odyssey, and I just couldn't do it because the Odyssey.
Well, the Odyssey is also hard.
I
But
also feel
that's
like if you're
part of
doing an
how-
audiobook though, like if you read at a faster pace than like what the narration is,
Well, you can
it's
set it-
annoying to have to like wait.
You
You know what I
can
mean?
set it to fast. That's how I got through all of my classics in high school. That's how I actually read them, because I would always listen to audiobooks.
I didn't read a book in high school.
Okay.
I didn't read any of them.
But I
want
feel
to
like
read. I
audiobooks-
push myself. I can't.
I
can't.
feel like
fall
audiobooks take
asleep.
away from like I don't know
reading
reading. Like I
experience.
don't want somebody else reading in my head. Like I want to hear my own voice.
Yeah,
in
because
my
then I
head.
can't imagine things. Because
Yeah.
they're like I'm trying to like hear.
Picture who the person
No,
is.
but no, like it's
I'm
like
with
I
you,
mean,
Sammy.
the audiobook industry, like they audition these people. It's like
I
it's
understand it's it's a well-renowned
Like,
industry.
well, you know,
and-
like they choose them with intention. Like it's like meant to like
It's like casting an actor almost.
It's
Yeah.
It's like Tarantino casting, John Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
I don't know about that,
That's a terrible movie.
but I mean,
It's
like
not a
they
terrible movie
chose
at
the
all.
narrator
Only
for Catch 22
good
because he's meant to
parts.
sound like
Whoa.
Yossarian. I think it makes them easier, and I loved Catch 22 so much.
Let's circle back.
All right, so Pulp Fiction. I really like this. Granted, I'm
I hate
biased.
Pulp
The
Fiction.
only I haven't seen all of Tarantino's movies, but the only ones I have
Neither
seen
have I.
are Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Fantastic.
Pulp Fiction, and Kill Bill.
Fantastic.
I thought Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was fine. I thought it was so f***ing long.
You gotta
Brad
watch
Pitt
it.
is so
It was
funny.
You gotta watch it multiple times.
But
bro.
Don't
when you
want
think
to.
about it, like
Hollywood
the
is
story is
crazy.
so, like when you really think about it and like think about the history of
It just
you
didn't
know?
hook me. I
Because
don't.
it's up. It's
But
like
yeah,
real
like-
life history. It's
because
just
it's
what
real-
His
it's a true
methods
story.
of directing are also
like it's a
fucked
true
up, I think.
story, and it's like it literally is just like a what would have happened if like this like if these people were real and like this tragedy didn't actually happen. Like
I think-
it's so fucked up.
I would just like to make something. Sorry, Mikey.
No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
mean to- I don't know. I'm not a fan of Tarantino so far. I have to see Inglourious Bastards, which a lot
Oh,
of
I heard
people
that
say
one's
is his best movie. But from what I have seen so far, I just don't.
I'll give my take on him, because I also think I never finished Pulp Fiction because
It's ass.
I didn't like it. And then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was good. And then I did just recently watch Reservoir Dogs, which was like his first big release, and it's great. It's like super cool, and like it's not as Tarantino as the other Tarantino movies are, which is like easier for me.
Maybe that's
So,
why it's better.
I think the most Tarantino film is Django Unchained because it's got.
I heard that's
Oh
super
my
good. I gotta
God.
watch that one.
It's good. It's long.
I gotta
saw it a
watch
little
that
bit,
one, too.
But it's like it's Tarantino film down to the bone. It's like people get shot and then the blood just squirts out.
I don't mean like violence wise. I mean like he has
He's
like
got a
certain
specific
way.
style.
That's
Yeah.
his trademark. It's like if like people get shot in this film, it's like at the end of Once Upon a Time. Spoiler alert. They all get killed.
I think
You know,
the
it's like-
last sequence is crazy in Once Upon a Time. When he
Yeah.
throws like the dog meat at her,
I think
and
that
it like
was-
breaks her nose.
I thought it was
Insane.
hilarious when he whips out the flamethrower and burns.
Oh
her.
my god! Like it's like it was just such a good movie, and like I don't know, like
I want to circle back to Pulp Fiction though, because
Pulp Fiction was so
this
it's
is a
so
take-
good.
This is a take that I get a lot of heat for. There is the only good parts of Pulp Fiction are when John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson are on screen, because one, Samuel L. Jackson is just such a likable actor, and both when you put him and John Travolta, it's so good. But like the Bruce Willis, anything like Uma Thurman, like I don't care. Like none of it matters.
I have to say,
the dance scene is iconic, but it's not hooking me. You know.
I'm the opposite. I think the Bruce Willis stuff was the
Yeah.
only thing that I enjoyed.
And like I
Wow.
just like I feel like Tarantino, like you just gotta like be in the mood for it. Like you gotta like
You
wanna
gotta be like,
watch
yo,
it.
I'm watching a Tarantino.
And you
film.
and you gotta be like, this is the kind of like
Yeah, you gotta like what he does. Like, yeah.
so like you
Like
know.
I feel like Scorsese. Sometimes you would watch a Scorsese film if you're kind of going for like a little mind type of thing, like Shutter Island.
God, he mentioned his
I'm telling you.
Luke.
I'm telling you. It's crazy. I think who directed Hacksaw Ridge? It's one of it wasn't Tarantino.
I don't know.
I just think Tarantino's a little too film bro-y for me. If that makes sense.
What do you mean by
Like, it's too film bro.
He's a little too much like
cliche.
a little too
Pompous.
avant-garde. Or...
Yeah, like if you go out of your way to how I think like when Scorsese did it, and then other directors to go about and like diss Marvel movies for not being cinema, it's like you care too much. You know, they're funny superhero movies meant for kids and like families. It's whatever. What no one cares. You know, go make another Wolf of Wall Street. You say 350 times in your movie and keep it pushing.
I've never seen Wolf of Wall Street.
That one's good.
That's a
that
good
one is
movie.
good.
I can't stand that movie.
It's-
I like
can't
it.
stand it.
I just think it's funny because it's so absurd. Like the absurdity of it makes it enjoyable.
Well, it's all true.
That's facts. That is very true. It is true. Kind of.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Primal Fear was a terrific
What
movie.
Never
is
heard of
that?
Primal Fear is with Ed Norton. I forgot
Ed
who
Norton's
the lawyer's
great.
name, but oh my god, he fucking nailed it. I think without him, you can't cast anyone else. You know what I like to do
1996.
with video games? I like to make my own cast for video games. Who I would put in this role. I might
Have
sound
you
like a
watched
fucking
The
loser.
Last of Us?
All right, here's the thing.
this is my
I've
take.
never watched it.
Moss and
Pedro
I are
Pascal,
only on
that's
episode
his
2.
name. I love him. I think he nailed
Pedro
Narcos.
Pascal? I love him.
Nailed Narcos.
I love him. I love him so much.
Sorry,
I
Mass.
I played both Last of Us games and I love both Last of Us games, but I refuse to watch the show.
Why?
Because
It is
the
a
whole
disrespect
the whole
to
the whole marketing
game.
scheme was like, look at these side by sides. It's the exact same scene from the game in the show. So why the would I watch it?
Okay.
It's-
I
Well,
never
they
finished the
I
first
played the
Last
game.
of Us.
I know exactly what happens. Why would I?
It's nothing
If the game
new.
is its truest form, why would I see it be possibly poorly represented in a show?
Well,
But I
he
feel like a
told
lot
me
of
to
people are
get
saying
Last
that
of Us.
it's like does such
I think it should-
service to it.
I think it should be
Cross-
meant for people who have never played the game.
Fair.
That's what it should be marketed to.
like-
I think Red Dead Redemption 2 should have been made.
Okay, we're
film
talking about The
before
Last of
this.
Us.
I'm just saying.
See,
if we're bringing up another
so
thing.
my mom just started watching The Last of Us, and she was talking to Mikey about it, and she,
I'm sorry.
Oh, I love Butterfly. Anyways, she just started watching the Last of Us, and like she was talking to him about it because like she was like had so many questions about it, and like was so good, like and it. I like understood what he meant when he was saying like it should have been marketed towards people that had never played the game. Obviously, my mom has never played the game, and so she I think enjoyed it just based on like it was just like another show that she was
Yeah.
watching. Like
But I feel like it's like an homage to it. I mean, I've never played
It's
the
not
game.
an homage. It's it.
The
It's
thing
just
is
it.
though, as some it changes a couple like key aspects of the
Yeah,
story,
yeah.
and it also elaborates on more things. But it's I feel like it's hard to say like they should have just marketed it towards people who've never seen it, because ultimately they were just marketing it towards people who are subscribed to HBO Max and like the people who played the game, and it's so synonymous in pop culture now that like obviously it was gonna get hype, especially when you put the Mandalorian in the new zombie show.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's pretty.
I've
good.
been
Because I
liking
think
it.
like The Last of Us story is a top-notch story as is.
At least
So,
for
like,
the
yeah,
first game. At least for the first game.
It could have survived. It could have been very well as just starting out as a story, never being or a show and never being a game, and it would have been huge. But like, I think they like the marketing could have just been a little. I mean, obviously you need to gain traction and do it like through the fans, but like it's such a good story that anyone can like watch it and like enjoy it. So they should have just done.
Would
that.
you prefer they changed more things, like that it wasn't like so true to it? Because you said like
I think they could have done like a completely different story in the universe and have it be good.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
So, like,
it's a
not-
whole zombie apocalypse
so
world.
like not
Let's do
about
another
Joel
Survivor.
and
Yeah,
Ellie.
yeah, but I
Like this is based on the
Yeah.
world of the Last
But then,
of
do you
Us
think
created
as
by
many
whoever.
people would have watched it? Because like I feel like the reason that a lot of
Yes,
people
I
like
think-
it.
I think
there's
it would have
so many
brought.
zombie things like.
It's the story.
Not as much
played
as there
out.
were like a couple of years
No,
ago.
yeah, I
Yeah.
just feel like it's so played out now.
But if they did an original story, they would have brought on the video game fans because they love The Last of Us and they would watch more Last of Us material, and they would have brought new viewers because like
It's
if it's a damn
original.
good story, it speaks for itself.
Fair.
Interesting.
But doesn't
I
it-
haven't heard that take.
But isn't it like, I feel like it's refreshing though, in a world of like just the worst game adaptations to like film or TV.
yeah,
Are
yeah.
you dissing the Super Mario Brothers
Oh, that's
movie
not
right
out
now?
First of
yet.
all-
Or
That's
Sonic
gonna
the
be-
Hedgehog.
Or Sonic the
First of all,
Hedgehog.
Sonic was good. Sonic 2 wasn't as good, but they were both good.
The Super Mario movie is going to be a
That's just gonna be a
masterpiece,
banger.
guys.
I'm gonna wear my
It's my
Luigi
most
costume.
anticipated movie of the year.
Really?
Seriously?
Yes.
More- okay.
Wait, you guys, you want to know about a good movie? Sing.
No.
I just gotta leave that out
Shut
there.
up.
No.
I just gotta throw that in.
Illumination
Let
doesn't
it-
make good movies.
Let it sit. Let
Well,
it.
they're about to drop a banger
Exactly.
with Mario.
Now they're gonna change. Well, yeah.
What? Wait, didn't Illumination make the Despicable Me?
The
movies?
first two Despicable Me's are good. Everything else is not.
Monst just doesn't want anyone to step on Pixar.
Yeah.
No, I really don't care because like Pixar's
Hot
been
take.
the past couple years.
Hot take. Wally really sucks.
Hot take? That's incorrect. That is
It's
factually
really not incorrect.
I'm
It's so
I'm not the
boring.
biggest fan of Wally. It's definitely
I
not.
think
my
the
favorite.
first-
It's definitely
L.
not my favorite.
I think like
L.
the first
I can't
sequence.
say.
Listen,
I've never seen it.
I love how much you love it. However, it's just not my favorite Pixar.
It really.
movie.
It is probably my. It's
I
probably
think
one of the
I think
least
the best
favorites.
Pixar movie is Soul. That thing's crazy.
I
I've never
also
seen
did
it.
not.
I
like
still
Soul.
haven't seen that.
It's a Pixar movie
know-
talking about the meaning of life.
there are four.
Come
There's
on.
like 4 or 5 that I will like totally. I love
Luca
Pixar.
is also
And
crazy.
I'll try and
Oh,
gatekeep it.
Luca.
That one's pretty good.
I love Luca. It's the one about the Italian mermaids.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're in love.
There's like 4 or 5 that I will take as like if someone thinks it's like Pixar's best movie. Otherwise, I it's not.
You're just dissing it because Soul is too new. But once
No,
it
I-
sinks
no,
in,
I like
I feel
Soul,
him
but
on
on
this.
rewatch,
I feel him on this.
it was weird because we first watched it. My whole family was having like an existential crisis after watching the movie.
exactly.
And then I watched it again, and I'm like, it's okay, you know, like it's good.
Yeah, but the initial watch.
It's gorgeous to look at. It's fucking beautiful.
Well, then don't you
And-
think like from an animation studio, then it should be like a gorgeous movie? Like that should be.
Well, that's
criteria
kind of
for
that's
good
normal
movies?
for and no, that's
Pixar,
normal.
that's standard for Pixar.
You know what I didn't
Yeah,
like?
exactly.
Inside Out.
I agree.
I
think
think
Inside Out
it's
is
so
really
overhyped
bad.
for no
I
reason.
think it's boring.
Yeah.
That's my thing. It's
It's
just
dry.
it's boring.
There's no point. I feel like
Yeah, I
It was
didn't like that.
Their
one.
first
It was
original
pushing it.
concept
Yeah.
in like their wave of sequels. They finally made something original, and it was mid as, and everyone just like goes crazy over it for some reason. I don't get it.
Well, I think Pixar's doing like you said with the wave of sequels, like all the one and done so far, like Luca, Soul, all good stuff. Although
I don't know if this
And-
is a.
And
Wall-E.
Kanto was that one.
I don't know if
Kanto
this
was
is a,
Disney.
I don't know if this is a hot take or a cold take. But
Yeah.
wait, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Miss Nikki.
Guys, wait, it'll come back.
Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Okay, so actually that's really embarrassing for you. Oh, sorry, Nikki.
That's crazy because you're about to drive 4 hours to hear dum 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 in
Not
like
by my
a
own
month.
choice.
we got the crabs in the
Oh,
bucket.
so you hate me. You hate me.
Promise you.
Oh god.
Oh, Nikki.
Can I help you?
Wait, what were you gonna say?
Okay, so actually that's really
Wait,
embarrassing.
let me think. Oh, Coco.
Oh,
Coco should not have been
Coco.
a kids movie. It
Why
I think
not?
Coco is
Yeah,
also
I've never seen
overhyped.
Coco either.
Coco is like a soul. Like it made me have like a crisis because I'm like this kid is like dying.
hi Daisy.
I've never seen.
Are you awake now?
I-
Good morning.
I thought it
So
was
for those of
pretty
you
good.
who haven't seen Coco, it's about this kid who like travels into like
Heaven,
heaven basically, and it's about like Day of the Dead, and he's trying to like find his way back to like the real world. Yeah.
I actually for 6th grade chorus, they force you to take it. They made us sing. They made us sing a song from Coco.
Was it un poco? They made you sing poco.
It was remember me.
Well, this is a spoiler, but for the
Shout out
Pops
Miss Blarg.
Bob's concert, we are singing "Thinking Out Loud" a cappella by Ed Sheeran. So,
I forgot about those Pops concerts. Those were awesome.
and so he has to like find his way back to like the real world. If he doesn't, he's gonna be stuck
Dead.
dead
He's
forever.
Dead.
It doesn't sound interesting to me.
Exactly.
It's pretty good.
I don't know.
It's
I think
also
I think that's
beautiful.
overhyped.
I think it is
I
overhyped.
just
They make you watch it in French class every year
French
after-
class.
for Day of the Dead. Yeah,
French
That's-
class?
French. Why that? That's like a Spanish.
I don't ask Miss Hoffing. I don't know. I really don't.
But which
I know my mom teaches that movie.
I just can't. I feel like the new Pixar movies don't be hitting as much.
They're not.
Like Monsters Inc.
I think Turning Red, I think, is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Oh, I liked it.
So
I liked
bad.
it.
I thought it was
So
fun.
Because I had to
bad.
watch it
I
so
wasn't-
many times.
I wasn't going crazy. Lightyear was like one of the worst movies I saw last year, and it
Ooh.
pains me to say.
I thought it was
to
like,
watch that.
I didn't think it was good, but I thought it was like okay.
I got catfished by it, bro. The first trailer, I thought it's like they're
Yeah, it
gonna make
looked
some
cool.
epic space movie, and it was just a stupid, quirky kids movie.
Fuck
It was so
Turning Red.
lame. Hell.
Ratatouille. I forgot about that one. That's
That
probably the
one's
best
great
That's
one.
overhyped as
Makes me so hungry.
overhyped as
love
fuck.
Ratatouille.
Good, but not the best.
I'm
Me,
also-
me and
also
Moss
in
never
the-
have the same opinions. I gotta say.
We went through like Letterboxd, and there's a lot of disconnects there.
Every movie I like, he doesn't, and every movie he likes.
Every-
I don't.
Do you Red Dead Redemption 2?
I've never played Red Dead. I'm not
I
a
gotta
single
say-
player guy. I enjoy video games playing with my friends. I enjoy the social
I'm telling you,
aspect.
it's a film in its own.
Well, yeah, I've,
Yeah, video games are like pieces of art now.
I'm not gonna
they
lie.
have been pieces
Have you
of
ever
art
just
forever.
search up? Spoil, but if you search up the end of Red Dead 2, people are crying.
Mm.
Did you?
Well, I didn't search up this. I didn't spoil it for myself.
No, but did you like?
Oh, did
when
I
you played
cry?
it,
Oh,
Did you tear
yeah.
up?
Yeah.
It also was
I
only
teared
on
up a little bit.
Xbox, and I've been playing on PC for the last like 6 or 7 years. So,
Well, it's on PC.
well, yeah, now it is.
Yeah,
so.
I would get
So-
it now.
And
I just don't pay for
Enjoy.
single player
it's
games.
just, it's amazing. Oh my
I might have to.
It's so
Well, I gotta
do.
do Last of Us. I gotta do Spider-Man.
I gotta
gotta do
finish
God
Last
of
of Us.
War, and then I'll put Red Dead on the list too.
You have
Because I want to play the first one, but there's no way to play it on PC.
The first one, honestly, hot take, the free roam,
Garbage.
much f***ing better than Red Dead 2.
Oh.
Red Dead 1, all the old Rockstar games are actually sometimes beating the new in the most simple aspects.
I don't know. I think Red Dead 2 is perfect.
So GTA 4, you could search up people's names in the police cars and find out what they've done, whatever, for the characters in the game. They don't have that no more. Red Dead 1, you were able to cheat in poker, and then people would challenge you to duels like they would or whatever. You could gain fame. Red Dead 2, they cut out the fame and they cut out the cheating in poker, and they even cut down the amount of duels and the amount of bounties you could do. The free roam was just not it in Red Dead 2, but they had a lot of events where you could gain. It's very complicated in the game curriculum.
The game curriculum.
Game curriculum.
Yeah.
It was, oh my god!
Is
It's
this
also,
teaching? Are you teaching about
It's. I swear to God, I could do a whole lesson right now. I could tell
on
you why
Red Dead 2?
It is the greatest
There
game of all
literally
time.
could be
made.
college courses on like
Some
I'm sure
universities
there
are
are.
a
There
course
is.
on
There is.
Batman. Like,
Sammy, I want
I
you
would take
just to
that.
search up Red Dead 2 scenery on your phone right now and tell me how beautiful it
Okay.
looks.
I'll search up Red Dead 2.
Holy, oh
All
my
right,
god!
we're almost at an hour and a half, so.
Holy.
really?
cannoli.
That's long for you?
Whoa. Yeah.
We should. Do you
That's
want to stop
long.
and make another one? Dude?
People only watch 10 minutes.
That's fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I feel like we're at good.
Yeah, we're good. Do you want to make another one?
What is this mean?
I don't know. Like I feel
No,
like
I'm not making
that
another
was
one.
good.
It's 11:40.
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
I could go on about this Red Dead franchise.
All right, why don't you-
Believe me,
why don't
Luke,
you
I
go talk to
know.
yourself
Believe me,
when you
Luke, I know.
Red Dead 2. Oh my god, dude.
Make a little vlog like, hey guys, it's Luke.
You should make a full
Hey guys,
review
it's
of Red
Luke.
Dead 2.
Good night.
All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. Good conversations, though.
Yeah.
Thank you to each guest for coming aboard.
Thank you.
And thanks again to Luke for making this thing happen, making Gravy Talk come back to life.
Snaps.
Snaps for
Hopefully
Luke.
some more. Hopefully some more to come in more recent spans than our one episode hiatus.
See you guys in 2 years.
All right. Enjoy yourself. Shut up. We're gonna let's
Tomorrow.
shoot.
Don't
I'll
make
see
it.
you
Don't make
guys
it like One
tomorrow.
Direction.
We're gonna shoot for at least one by next month. How about that?
Let's try to do.
Let's not throw too much on our plate here.
Let's do 6 in a week.
Perfect.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.